Hello, I'm going to show you today an easy way to set up your MKVToolNix GUI so you can really easily batch, strip off subtitles, remove audio tracks that you don't want. So basically, I like watching things just with English dubs, no subs. So for me, I'm going to strip out any other languages, so Japanese and English subs. So when I play these tracks, I won't accidentally get forced subtitles or the wrong audio track or anything like that. So let's grab a source file, show you how it will come in by default. So it comes in and everything's ticked. We're going to change that. So no matter how many files you add, each one is going to open in its own tab of settings, and it's only going to have the tracks selected that you want, and then we'll be able to bulk multiplex them all at once. So first of all, you're going to want to head up to the preferences and go to the top one, GUI, and untick in the warnings, warn before closing modified tabs. Because later on, we're going to be doing a bulk close all tabs action, and you don't want to click like 20 OK boxes when you do that, do you? Cool. So now we're going to head to multiplexer settings here. When adding multiple files via add source files, we don't want to ask the user, and again, click another 20 boxes. We want to create one new multiplex settings tab for each file. Okay, that's us all sorted in here. Next, you're going to want to head to destination file name. You're going to want to automatically set the destination file name. And destination directory is up to you. If you are following along with me, then same directory as the first source file. And we're going to create an action later on that will delete the source file. So you're just left with the new file that's updated with the tracks you actually want to keep. And then ensure the file name is unique, because this does not like overwriting the source file. Then finally, enabling items. So this is where you pick what tracks you actually want. So selected, this section is the ones you're actually going to have in the resulting file. I'm going to remove subtitles. So now subtitle tracks like these are not going to be selected when I add a file. Then you've got only enable copying of tracks with specific languages by default. I'm bringing that on and just using English and undetermined in case it hasn't pulled the language through. So anything that's not English or undetermined will not be pulled through. And then finally, you've got the exceptions here, which is tracks that are always pulled through no matter what. So I'm going to have video ticked. I always want the video track. Okay, so let me clear this episode and add it back in, and we'll see what happens. So we'll add that same one back in. And here we have, look, we've got our Japanese audio track not selected, and we've got both subtitle tracks not selected. And it will work the same no matter how many tracks I add. So there's one more step we need to do in the preferences. If you head to the bottom on executing actions, click add an action, and under type, pick delete source files for multiplexer jobs. Now you only want to do this one if you're actually doing exactly what I'm doing, which is I want to totally replace the source files. I don't care about keeping them. You want to add this action. If you wanted to keep the source files, you would go into destination file name and you would pick a different directory, or I don't know how you want to do that, but for me, I want to delete the source files for these jobs. So let's name this action delete source files, and we want it to execute after a job completes successfully. So what's going to happen now in our workflow, we're going to add as many episodes as we want. So let me add this entire folder. Here we go. I'm going to shift click and grab all of these, open them up. Okay, here we are. I've loaded up my 26 episodes, and if I just click through the first 3, you will see the same setup. We've only got English audio, no subtitles, no Japanese audio selected. Yep, all looking good. Cool, and you can see down here, look, bracket 1 at the end. because we selected that option to make them a unique name. Now, that's it. We're done. It's all set up. So you just head to Multiplexer up here, and then Actions for all tabs. And then we're going to start multiplexing, and that is going to run through all these episodes. Sorted. Right. This is on my NAS, so it's going to take a while. I shall return. Okay, so I'm back. Jobs have completed. 0 warnings, 0 errors. All good. So let's open up the folder and refresh it, and you'll see they've all got a bracket 1, but the originals with no bracket 1 aren't there anymore. So it's done what I wanted. We've got our files here, no subs, no Japanese language, and no original files. So now, you want to head to Multiplexer, Actions for all tabs, and then close. And it will close all those tabs ready for you to run your next job. So now you've set up all that, so that's all done. That's all done. Now you've set up all those settings like that. If you wanted to run that same operation again, so just keeping the video files, English language, audio, and no subs, it's just as simple as adding more source files. I think I need to do this one as well. So let's grab these. You just plop in your source files. Check that it's doing what you want. So I've got my video, my English audio, no subs. Yep, happy. All looking good. Then I'm going to go to Multiplexer, Actions for all tabs, start multiplexing, and that's all you have to do every time. So the only things you would want to change, if you wanted to do a different operation, like keep a different language and do have the subs, you just head to your preferences, go to enabling items, and just set it up how you want it to be. Pick what tracks you want, pick what languages you want, pick what exceptions you want, where you want to get everything of that type, and then you just add your source files, multiplex all tabs, and then close all tabs. So I hope that was useful. I think it seems to be a little different method to what a lot of people are doing, either using a command line for bulk or doing it more manually. But yeah, I think this solves quite a few problems with a lot of people's methods. So I hope you found that helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't, and tell me why it's shit. Yeah, drop a comment if you want to add anything to the process, or let me know it was useful. Thanks for watching.